You would note that on the 21st of August, 2023, Democracy Hub wrote to the police informing them of our intended demonstration. And the letter was signed by, as an Associate Program Officer, Benjamin Daku. Now, myself, I provide legal support to Democracy Hub. And so I signed, Democracy Hub indicated my name and that this is the lawyer you can contact if you need to talk to us. The police then invited Benjamin and another person to meet with them. Where at the meeting, the police told them that they don't think that they can allow, that the higher authorities would allow them to proceed with using Jubilee House. And so for which reason, they won't make a choice as to where and which alternative route we should use. We can consider Independence Square. So we should go think about it and come back. I wasn't at that meeting. And so they called me to inform me. A subsequent letter was written then on the 1st or 4th of September, which was sent to the police on the same day. In that letter, you would notice that the organizers write Atugoba and Associates and put my email address, mouseinformal.gh.com, and my phone number there on the letter, that if they wanted to talk to us, they can use that to reach us. Now, I am a lawyer with Atugoba and Associates, but I am also legally a director of Democracy Hub. For which reason, Atugoba and Associates has always made clear that because of conflict of interest, they cannot be involved in any court proceedings involving Face the Country or anything associated thereof. And so they have never in any of our processes been lawyers in that respect. My understanding subsequently from the lawyers is that when the bailiff, before that, the police had called Benjamin Daku, that they have a letter from the IGP for Democracy Hub. And so they want to bring the letter to him. And so he called that he was on his way to come and meet them for him to give the letter. He was out of Accra at the time. And so then he didn't hear subsequently from them. So the very next day when we heard that the police were saying that our lawyers had been served. And so we reached out to Atugoba and Associates to confirm whether or not any such letter had been received. And according to them, a bailiff came to the place to serve one Benjamin Daku in respect of a demonstration. And the secretary there said she had a list of cases that Atugoba and Associates are involved in, but she doesn't know which one this pertains to, so she must call the lawyers to confirm whether or not this is a matter they are handling. And the lawyers made it clear that Atugoba and Associates is not representing the people concerned, and so we cannot accept service on their behalf. The bailiff then, according to Atugoba and Associates, called the registrar, and the registrar informed him that he should just leave the process that, and that at all costs, they must deliver the letter to them today. So the bailiff then, according to Atugoba and Associates, threw the process on the floor and left. Now, the affidavit of service that you are talking about, if you look at it, which a copy has been shared with me, confirms that the secretary refused service. So the police, and that it is indicated on the affidavit of service that the secretary refused service, and it was left there. This is, in fact, the facts that happened. So the police were at all times aware that Atugoba and Associates made clear to them that they were not representing the persons and had no authority to receive service on their behalf. The police, in fact, have been informed by an organizer that they are willing to accept service. Now, mind you, there's a reason why we sent the notice 1 month clear, because we are guided by practice of what the police have been doing. We wanted to use this as an opportunity to go to the courts and build up a legal case that protects the rights of demonstrators once and for all. So we gave enough time that the police then would be able to, we can have the back and forth in court, and the court will decide. Now, something, you know me, I'm a constitutional lawyer at heart. I've been involved in so many constitutional cases to enhance the extent of our democratic rights. You remember that the first and Face the Country wanted to go on a protest. An injunction had been issued in perpetuity, an ex parte injunction, which we all said was wrong. And the Attorney General came out and said we should disregard it and still go and protest. And we refused and challenged this to the Supreme Court. At no point do we intend to use legal technicalities in order not to enhance our democracy. When we sent the notice 1 month clear, we had already formed a team of legal volunteers For those who are aware, we're even on social media soliciting historians. We have dug up historical archives as far back as the colonial days to show that the seat of government, people have always protested there at the Christianborg Castle and even the Jubilee House. So we're building up a caseload. We have even received a right to information request from the police, finally answered, which shows a list of over 100 police requests which have been refused in the past. So we wanted to build a case in the courts to show that even though the law says one thing, practice has made the law be used for another thing. And it is important that we reinterrogate the Public Order Act. This is what we wanted to do when we say we want to advance our democracy. So the practice where they hide at the last minute in order to rely on technicalities must stop. This is all we are saying.
Right.